The Herald Standard presents the Game of the Week tonight, a special extended edition. Bentworth comes to Carmichaels, and after the game summary, Carmichaels boys basketball team from 1996 come home for a special ceremony, so stay tuned. But right now, it's time for basketball. The Bentworth Bearcats threaten to ruin the festive mood at Carmichaels. Ray Logan scores the first points of the game, but Blake Connard shows the alum that there's still life in the Mighty Mikes, evening the score. And by the end of the first period, the Mikes will run away with it. Connard does it again. In the second period, Bentworth struggles to score. Joel Spishak with the bucket. Nick Silver helps out the Bearcats with a three-pointer. We're 28-8 at the half. In the third period, Carmichaels keeps applying the heat. Cody Allen strikes from outside the paint. But Bentworth didn't come here to give up easily. Steve Horner. And the penalty shot makes it 40-20, the Mikes. Fourth period, Joel Spishak hits another three. And this game comes to an end, 60-31, and the alumni are well pleased. Stay with us. After the player interview, we'll join the ceremony honoring the players from the 1996 boys team.
Okay, I'm with Liam Shea of the Carmichaels Mikes, who defeated Bentworth tonight 60-31. Liam, 8 points tonight, but a good all-around effort by the entire team tonight. And I know Don Williams isn't the fanciest coach, but you had a couple fancy plays too. A double pump layup, a behind the back pass led to a three-point play. I mean, you're really feeling good tonight, the whole team?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start out too well, but I kind of got it together in the second half, and I think the team played their best game tonight. I didn't have my best game tonight, but they made up for that, so it was a really good team effort.
It seemed like you got off to a really good start. You play man-to-man defense. Is that what you guys always play?
Yeah, we always play man 24/7.
Did you think like you were getting they were getting frustrated for a while there in the first quarter?
Yeah, I did. I got frustrated.
No, I mean them.
Them?
Defense, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't put up many points, and I don't think they're used to seeing too much of that because we play pretty tight D usually, and we can put it into a zone look at some points, and we play a lot of help defense, and I don't think they're used to that.
Okay, Liam Shea, good with the golf club and good with the basketball too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Matt is a graduate of California University of Pennsylvania, where he received a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He continued his education at the University of Pennsylvania, earning a master's of education in clinical simulation. For 3 years, Matt served as the director of life support education for the University of Pennsylvania Health System. He also spent 15 years as an EMT before retiring in 2013. Matt currently works as a sales and finance manager at Michael's Auto. Matt Barberstar. Dan Everly. Dan is a graduate of Davis and Elkins College, where he played baseball and basketball. He went on to earn his master's degree in business administration from Fairmont State University. Dan is also a member of the United States Army and served a tour in Iraq in 2009. He is currently employed by the FBI as an analyst. Dan and his wife Lori have 2 sons, Drew and Luke. Dan Everly. Gary Giles. Gary is a veteran of the United States military. For 8 years, he was a U.S. Army Ranger in the 75th Ranger Regiment, 2nd Battalion, which included serving in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Gary works as a belt foreman at Cumberland Mine. He resides in Carmichaels with his wife Rochelle and their 2 daughters, Hannah and Taylor. Gary Giles. Jason Kowalczyk. Jason graduated from Penn State University with a degree in structural design and construction engineering. He currently works at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation as a civil engineer. Jason resides in Morgantown with his wife, Jane. Jason Kowalczyk. Tom Martin. For the past 7 years, Tom has been an employee for the Pittsburgh Glass Works Human Resources Department. He and his wife, Jane, reside in Springdale with their 5 children, Tyler, Kaylee, Zach, Nick, and Luke. Tom Martin. studied engineering and played football. He served as an officer in the United States Army from 2002 to 2009. John now teaches theology at a Christian school and also serves as the athletic director. John and his wife Alicia have 3 children, Karis, John, and Bethany. John McCombs. Justin Woodhopper. During the 95-96 season, Justin averaged 29 points per game on his way to being named All-State. He was the Whitfield's leading scorer as well as the Whitfield Class A Player of the Year. He currently works as a branch manager in Uniontown for United Rentals. Justin and his wife Kristen have 3 daughters, Megan, Avery, and Parker. Justin Woodhopper. Donna Watson. Donna was a graduate of Penn State University where he earned a degree in criminal justice. He currently works for the Department of Justice where he has spent the last 8 years of his career. He and his wife Rachel have a 3-year-old daughter, Olivia. Donna Watson. The coaches for the 1996 boys basketball team were Don Williams and Tim Jones, and athletic director Don Kramer. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 1996 boys basketball team.
Okay, I'm here after Carmichael's game against Bentworth here at Carmichaels High School. And they had the reunion of the 95-96 team, which I followed closely. One of those players was Dan Everly. The team was honored tonight at halftime. Dan, what did you think of the ceremony and getting honored coming back 20 years later?
It was nice that the school did this for us. Mr. Jones contacted me, said they were interested in doing something for us. I thought it was a great opportunity to get the guys together and reminisce. A lot of us are out of the area, so it was good to come back and see everybody.
Yeah, do you keep in touch with those guys a little bit? Or?
Oh yeah, still keep in touch with them in each other's weddings years back, and still keep in touch, whether it be face to face or Facebook or whatever. Seeing how everybody's doing, how our kids are doing, and so it was a good opportunity.
For those who don't remember, the 95-96 team reached the WPIL Final Four. It reached the State Elite Eight, and it went further than any other Carmichaels team in basketball. And some people say it's the greatest Carmichaels sports team ever. What do you remember? There was 3 huge scorers on that team. I mean, they played 5 guys basically. There was Justin Voinhofer, there was Dan Everly, and then there was John McCombs, who basically were the 3 sharpshooters that carried they depended on for scoring. What do you remember how those guys intertwined? You 3, or all 5 of you, really?
Yeah, honestly, there were 3 that scored a little more than the others, but we all, just played together. Mr. Williams instilled that in us. It was a team effort. Everybody had the role, played within it, and just really hustled a lot on defense and tried to create turnovers and let the turnovers create offense.
It always seemed somebody had one when you had a bad shooting night. The other 2 were always hot. It seemed like.
Absolutely, yeah. It was hard to find a night where all 3 of us were down, and to that point even had a 4th guy, Greg Stewart, our 6th man. While he didn't get a lot of time, pretty much any time they went triangle and 2 on us, he would come in and Justin and I would clear out of the way and let him shoot from the top because he could knock him down from the elbow there.
It was a great all-around team. And thanks for coming back, Dan.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm here with a long time Carmichaels coach Don Williams, and a victory tonight, 60-31 over Bentworth. Don, it looked like one of your typical teams. You guys play man-to-man. It's a team game. Everybody seems like they contribute.
Exactly. That's what we stress, team. Everybody's got a job to do, and everybody does their job, we'll be fine. And like you said, we played good defense. You know, offense we need a little bit of work on, but that'll come. And that's like I tell them, offense comes and goes, but defense and rebounding's there every night.
Mundo had a good game. Cody Allen, I think several guys. I mean, it's just everyone pitches in for you guys, I guess, offensively.
Yeah, that's what we stress. You know, we don't rely on one person because, you know, when one person could have an off night. And we just want everybody to contribute whatever they can.
Going to the back to the 95-96 team that you coached back then, they were like that too. If someone had an off night, you had such a good, strong trio there of Justin Voidhofer, McCombs, and Everly.
Yes, you couldn't guard all three of them, and if one had an off night, the other ones picked it up, and everybody had their roles, and they just played extremely well as a team. And defensively, they were outstanding.
Yeah, Justin Voidhofer leading the league. That's the only time you ever had anybody lead the WPL in scoring, wasn't it?
Yes, that was the only time. And you know, you would think that he took an awful lot of shots, but he really didn't. He took the shot when it was there.
Yep. And do you remember the Northern Bedford game when you guys beat AJ Nastasi?
Yes, and that ball hit that rim and it bounced up, and I didn't think it was ever going to come down. See if it was going in or out, because if he made it, we were going home. He missed it. Fortunately, we went on.
Yep. Justin Voidhofer made 6 free throws in the last several seconds, and then AJ Nastasi shot from half court, hit the rim, bounced up, and then went off. And Carmichaels had to win.
Unfortunately, we had to win.
Went on to the Elite Eight. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it.
Thank you.